In the morning, a car came and we were taken in that car. Then we were taken to rescue center. In rescue center we stayed. And then we just went on with life, and that is where Mwangaza came in and took me and my brother, and we were brought here. And here life is good, it's enjoyable. I feel I'm at home.
She was killed, and after being killed, my stepfather also, I don't know if he killed himself, but he ran away, and we had nowhere to go, and we just stranded. And my relatives, they couldn't take us because they couldn't manage themselves, so we ended up in my grandmother's place. In my grandmother's place, it was a lot of problems, and we couldn't get the basic needs that we wanted. By a chance, I was rescued by Mwangaza, and I forgot all about my troubles, since we had undergone a lot of things all those years. And afterwards, after being rescued, I felt as if God was on my side, and God at least had intervened in my life. And now I'm in Mwangaza, steady, and my life is good, sweet, and I get all my basic needs.
Life was not easy, so I decided to run out at home, and I went to live at streets because my grandmother could not afford to provide for me the daily basis, like e.g. food, clothing. So I decided to run. I went to the streets. I stayed there for 2 years, around 2 years there. That's when my Mwangaza came in, and they helped me. And also I got their education. At Mwangaza I got food. I was somewhere now I became happy, and now I can express myself in education. I can read in English. I can sing. First, singing is my hobby. I love singing. Singing is my best. I can sing, and also I have parents. I have somebody that I can call a parent.
From the streets to a home, from destitution to hope. This is being written on the walls of Mwangaza Africa International Missions year after year. Mwangaza Africa International Missions was established to restore hope to the hopeless and transformation of lives by making those who go through Mwangaza self-reliant.
My name is Charles Makanga, the director of Mwangaza Africa International Mission. Mwangaza is basically community-based organization. We are a society based in Eldoret. Our vision is transforming lives in villages and cities. We are basically involved in 4 areas. That's the children home, the school, the church, and the farm. We have core values as an organization that are always guiding us, and that's teamwork, commitment, holistic, compassion, and accountability.
Behind all these success stories lies effort to sustain this project. The school project is one of them. Here, education is offered to children who are rescued from streets and from poor homes. The school has recorded great performance in recent times and has been a breeding place for successful candidates. A team of dedicated teachers labor to ensure the destiny of these children is secure. They labor to ensure the students forget the painful past and embrace hope for a better today and tomorrow. The school also served the area community by allowing parents from low income to educate their children in Mwangaza mission schools. Handling such a big number of less privileged children cannot be any easy. The feeding program is embraced to ensure they stay in optimal health and give them a home away from home. Spiritual food is also administered at Mwangaza Chapel. Daily devotions are made to help these kids develop their spirit man and in turn build values that are required for them to serve the society.
Live in him, but in dealing with we shall live with him by the power of God.
Great transformative process occur here, and this could not go unmentioned.
When I came, I was a boy who liked stealing, who did not know God. You know, you are just there. You don't know anything. When you find someone has put anything there and it's good, just speak it and say. Now, Mwangaza has transformed me, and I think now I'm a person of great help to also the friends and my mom.
The chapel also gives the pupils a chance to learn various instruments at this early age. This has become a time to look forward to for the Mwangaza family.
I've learned recorder, a guitar, and a keyboard. And in each instrument, I at least know a song.
I can play guitar, acoustic guitar, I can play bass guitar, and also I can play keyboard.
After school, some of them go home, but to some, Mwangaza Children's Home is their home. They gather around social workers who will all the year take care of them in this home. Some kids here were disowned in the streets, and some have no parents at all. But Mwangaza Children's Home has given them a safe environment. This is their home. To be able to serve all these children with food, education, and other needs, Mwangaza Africa International Missions has established a number of sustainability projects. This, even though it's not enough, has enabled Mwangaza to ensure that lives of these orphaned children is worth living. These projects are beneficial to the area community too, because farmers can learn how to farm in a small piece of land and reap maximum produce. This chicken farm is unique. It uses this modern technology to reduce the cost of production.
This is our hydroponics house where we plant our barley. The house is a greenhouse, and here we plant our food. Food takes 4 days. On the 4th day, from the day we planted, we can harvest food for the animals. And this food is very nutritious, which would encourage most of the farmers. We would like to encourage most of the farmers to use. It also lowers costs of buying food from the shop, because with the barley, one tray, you can see our trays, we've arranged them in trays, and one tray is approximately about 50 shillings from the cost of buying and bringing it up to here. In we can feed our chicken around 700 chicken, but we can feed for the whole day up to around 4 trays, which is quite cheap compared to the food from the shop. And at the end, towards the end of our greenhouse, we have also a fish pond, because we recycle our water. So when we water the plants, the water goes down there. We have 1,200 tilapias, which are growing also very fast. And within a small place, we can do all these things. Our tilapias are fed from the droppings from the chicken. Our chicken, you can see up there, they have their down the feed and droppings for the chicken.
Apart from supplying the orphanage with milk, organic manure is used to facilitate organic farming. Many farms have turned acidic due to the constant use of fertilizers and hence lowering production. Mwangaza Demo Farm is a proof of how productive organic farming can be. Biogas produced from all these activities is used for cooking in the children's home.
Here at Mwangaza, we encourage farmers to use organic manure. We've been using organic manure, and this can do well when you have a biogas. So at Mwangaza, we have a biogas, and all the manure from the big cows has to pass through the biogas, and after that we use to plant our maize. And you can see our maize, they are really growing very fast, and this maize we use it as silage for our cows. And we want to encourage farmers not to use the fertilizers from the shop, because at the end of the day the land becomes acidic and you end up in many problems. And you can see our maize, it looks very nice. Even our beans, you can see, they are really look very nice. And so we would like to encourage all farmers to use organic methods.
This current fish project has the capacity of producing fish worth 4 million in a year, and hence helping out in paying school fees for the children. This is one area one can help in raising the capital to enable this project to kick off. Already a pilot project has proven successful. The sad stories of hundreds of children have turned to success stories. Hope has been restored. These are just a few of sad processes that these kids have gone through.
I was in a terrible life. That's when I was born in a family of 3 children, but we were not that much able because my mother was mentally impaired and my father had already died even before I came to know myself. So I used to live, because my mother was mentally sick, I used to live with my grandmother. She used to provide for me everything. Although she was not also that able, the little she got is what we ate, and she usually kept me away from my mom because my mom was so cruel and he just wanted to kill me. And so my grandmother will always fight for me. He will always take me and put me somewhere safe. And my mom would just go out there and start picking things in the dustbin, just talking to herself. I did not know if my mother was there, but I knew my grandmother as my mother because she was the only one I knew. That I was a sickly girl also because I did not get enough medical care from my grandma. Through that school, I knew Mwangaza. They came to my rescue. They took me and they treated me no matter the cost. I know it was so expensive, but they provided for me everything. So now I have everything that I need. I know how to speak in English, and like those days that I only need to speak in Nandi, and they have done a lot in my life, and I really appreciate Mwangaza for that. It was hard for me since I go to school. Even I don't have shoes. Sometimes even I don't eat anything. I just go to school, and so I decided to drop out of school, and I went to our neighbor. I was small, but I used to wash for her clothes, to look after her children, so that she can give me some money. She used to give me money, so I'll go home. I buy food. Yeah, Mwangaza came in. I was brought here, and now I'm very happy. I can have anything that I want: food, shelter. Even I have friends, teachers, and even parents. I have someone who I can call dad and mom. Okay. My mom was she was sick. When she was taken to the hospital, she was tested, and they found her she has HIV and AIDS. Okay.
Okay, now I'm a teacher, and I'm helping before I join college. And Mwangaza, they have taught me to be spiritually strong. And currently I'm hoping for the best, and I'm trusting in God for everything. Every day it's like I'm trusting for God for comfort, for favor, and for everything that I need. So I think Mwangaza, they've really tried to make me be spiritually strong.
We would like to challenge those around us to get involved in helping the poor and needy, because they will always be around us, and we need to learn to extend our hands to them to help them.